get right to it. All right, we're going to give our praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Abishai. Double honor to the apostle, brother Elder Great Millstone. Shalom. That. Shalom. So you see the lesson on the topic. Seek the word of the Lord, right? Seek the word of the Lord. Go check it out. You're going to see judgment. Judgment. The scripture, Luke 13, verse 5. I tell you, nay, by simply repent, you should all likewise perish. Let's go to Psalm 59.
A military helicopter flies over the wreckage of the Hazara Express. The train now a heap of mangled metal after it derailed, flipping 10 carriages off the tracks.
We were standing here. As soon as the accident happened, people started screaming. Everyone was running around in a panic.
Army, rescue workers, doctors, all helping to get the critically injured to hospital.
My husband and son were killed in the crash. 3 of my other sons were injured.
The express train was on its way from the southern city of Karachi to Rawalpindi when the accident happened.
7 members of my family are missing. 22 of my neighbors went missing. So far, we've only found 4 of them.
An investigation is underway, but the Minister for Railways said it could have been due to a mechanical fault or even sabotage. Safety standards are sorely lacking in Pakistan, and the country's rail infrastructure is in disrepair, making accidents like this more frequent and unforgiving. Randolph Nogle, ABC News.
A train crash in Pakistan has killed at least 35 people and injured dozens of others. The train derailed between Karachi and Rawalpindi in the northeast. The government says the crash investigation will focus on mechanical failure or possible sabotage. Let's bring in our correspondent Zain Basravi. He's joining us live from the site of the crash in Nawab Shah. So what's happening there now, Zain?
Well, as we're here in the Sindh province, the town of Sarhari, where there is a train station, is just a few kilometers in this direction. The train was headed towards Nawab Shah and beyond, and what the local police officials are telling us is that the train began to experience problems just near the town of Sarhari. The wheels of the cars began to lock up, it started to skip, and just here is where things began to get really bad. The train started to jump off the tracks a bit, and you can see the point of impact. A train car hit this bridge, and that's where the derailment became very, very serious. Now, witnesses tell us that it is this train car from which they pulled the largest number of the dead. They say only 2 or 3 people survived in this train car. There's another train car we saw that looked bent in half, large pieces of metal just completely bent in half. So what we're seeing here is this train car, people have been, it has been moved, the dead were removed from this, and the survivors were taken to the town of Nawab Shah. Just off, just above this wreckage, you can see where repair work has already begun on repairing these vital rail links. These are travel and transport links. They move goods and people, and there are trains waiting on the tracks for areas to be built a few feet at a time for the trains to continue traveling. There are no alternatives to these rail links, but these are very old British-era rail links. The trains in any other country may be used as museum pieces, but in Pakistan they are repaired, they are refurbished, and they continue to be used as an important part of the rail transport system that people say does need to be modernized. And if the train system here is not modernized soon, it's not a matter of if an accident, a tragedy like this will happen again, it's a question of when.
All right, Zain, thank you very much for that. That is Zain Basravi live in Sarhari. Thank you.
booking down.
Alright, let's get right to these scriptures. Oops. Let's go to Psalm chapter 9, verse 16. It said, the Lord is known by the judgment which he execute. The wicked is snares in the works of his own hand. Right, the Lord is known by the judgment which he execute. John chapter 7, verse 11. The Most High judge the righteous, and the Most High is angry with the wicked every day. Right, he is angry with the wicked every day. He is angry with the wicked every day. On Psalm 7, verse 11, the Most High judge the righteous, and the Most High is angry with the wicked every day. Psalm 47, verse 2. For the Lord Most High is terrible, and he is a great king over all the earth. Right, he is terrible. Psalm 47, verse 2. For the Lord Yahweh Most High is terrible, and he is a great king over all the earth. Right. That's Psalm 55, verse. I don't know what it is. What, 66? Yeah, Psalm chapter 66, verse 5. It said, come see the work from the Most High. He is terrible and is doing toward the children of man. Right, toward the children of man. Let's go to Job chapter 4, verse 7. Job chapter 4, verse 7. Remember, I praise you, whoever perished be innocent, or when the righteous cut off. Even as things that plow iniquity and sow wickedness and reap the same. By the blast of the Most High they perish, and by the breath of the nostril are they consumed. Right, are they consumed. Remember, I praise you, whoever perished be innocent. As you go into this video, as you see here, one injured in the shooting. Well, this is not what I want, but we're going to go to the next one. Let's go to this one. A man killed doing armed robbery in homes dead. Right. As you see here, it said Miami-Dade police are interviewing an armed robbery that led to a fetish shooting early Monday morning in home. The shot was reported shot after 1 a.m. the area of 56. That's one someone in Miami. Man, judge me. Said chill that one. Words, a few cop killed, brutal. 35 minutes left. Execute. Man. Said 13-year-old boy was killed Sunday. Have just started new school year. Judgment of Yahweh by Hashem. I see. He said he'll repair be innocent when the righteous cut off. It was starting school. We said 13-year-old boy shot and killed Sunday. Had just started a new school year. Man. What's this? Okay, look, another rapper died. See, Judgment Yahweh by Hashem. It's an unsolved. Well, this. Hold on. Let me see what this is saying to you. Whatever. Oh, that but. There's an unsolved mystery. Young rapper body found in buried trapped dead case revealed. See whoever perished being in this. Man. It's a gunshot wound to the head. That was quiet. Darn commercials, cute, man. Come on, man. Trying to deal with all that. Let's go back to that. Why this stuff over here tripping? Alright, right here, hold on. Press the wrong button. There we go. Come on, man. What the hell? I ain't trying to play no damn game. What's wrong with this damn stuff? Alright. As you see, we're at that. Let's get some more. What is this? It said 1 dead, 1 injured in South Minneapolis shooting. Let's look at that. It said 1 dead injured in South Minneapolis shooting. 1 man is dead after a second and in the hospital followed an early Sunday shooting in the South Minneapolis that may have been drug-related, right? Drug-related. Reported went to a 700 block of East Lake Street about 1 a.m. after getting a call about a gunfight. Officer found a victim. Another police department spokesman, Graham Purchase, said to a new release, "Man, let you see trouble shooting. Look at this right here. Man found a shot 8-year-old in Chicago Chicago girl. Gunman shot her over a weapon, police said. Man, 8-year-old. Remember, I pray that whoever perish be innocent." Let's go into a couple of them. What else we got? We did already. It's LA rapper. I think it's the same one. Let's see. Nope, it's different. It's an LA rapper. Lil Susie had died. And from a rapper, or just tied to the Crip Street gang had died, according to who had been working with the rapper on several projects. Man, said another rapper who didn't die, but rapper accused of murder, best friend, father. Russell Nicky was, man. They say man gunned down in the parking lot of Turtown with a Waffle House identified. Man gunned down. Okay. Do we get this? Let's say it's this. I don't know if I got this already. It's the same one. We're gonna see if it is. Okay, I don't know who it was, but yeah. As you see, judgment. What else we got? That was it. Let's get right to your scriptures. Joseph 4, verse 7 said, "Remember, I pray thee, whoever perish be innocent when the righteous cut out, even as seeing they plow iniquity and sow wickedness and reap the same. By the blast of the Most High they perish, and by the breath of the nostril are they consumed." Right? Are they consumed? Isaiah 55, verse 6. Isaiah 55, verse 6. It says, "Seek." Hold on, that's not. Isaiah 55, verse 6. It says, "Seek the Lord while he may be found, and call upon him while he is near." Right? Call upon him while he is near. "Let the wicked forsake his ways, and the unrighteous man his thoughts. Let him return to the Lord. He will have mercy upon him to a power, for he will abundant apart. Right, for he will abundant apart. It said, for my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, said the Lord. For it's that heaven are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways. My thoughts and your thoughts. Right, Isaiah 55 verse 6. It says, seek him, seek you, Lord, while he may be found, and call upon him while he is near. Verse 7. It said, let the wicked forsake his ways, right? Forsake your ways. The righteous man his thoughts, let him return to the Lord, right? Return to the Lord. And he will have mercy upon him to a power, for he will abundant a pardon. So we know you're not going to return. You're going to keep on doing what you're doing, and you see what happened. Let's go to Ezekiel chapter, you're not going to return back, but okay. Let's go to Ezekiel chapter 18, verse 25. You're not going to return. What it said right here, it said, yet say the way of the Lord is not equal. Hear now, O house of Israel. Is not my ways equal, or not your ways unequal? When the righteous man turned away from his righteousness and committed iniquity and died in them, for his iniquity that he had done, should he die? Verse 27. Again, when the wicked man turned away from his iniquity, from his wickedness that he had committed, does he that which is lawful and right? Shall he save his soul and live? Because he considered and turned away from all his transgression. No. Consider he turned away from all his transgression that he had committed. He should surely live and should not die. Yet said the house of Israel, thy ways of the Lord is not equal, O house of Israel. Are not my ways equal, or are not your ways unequal? Verse 34. Therefore I will judge you, O house of Israel. Therefore I will judge you, O house of Israel, and everyone according to his ways, said the Lord. Power, repent and turn yourself from all your transgressions, so your iniquity should not be your ruin. Right, so your iniquity should not be your ruin. Verse 31, it said, cast away from all your transgression, whereby you have transgression, and make you a new heart, a new spirit. For why will you die, O house of Israel? For I have no pleasure in the death of him that died, said the Lord power. Wherefore turn yourself and live. Right, turn yourself and live. What's this right here? Amos chapter 5, verse 4. It say, for thou said the Lord unto the house of Israel, seek me, and you shall live. Right? Seek him, and you shall live. Amos chapter 3, verse 6. Should a trumpet be blown in the city, and the Lord have... Hold on, that's not. Should a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people be not afraid? Should it be evil in the city, and the Lord have not done it? Surely the Lord power do nothing, but he revealed his secret unto the servants, the prophet. Right? He revealed his secret unto the servants, the prophet. Close up scripture. Good. Whoa. Right, he revealed his secret unto the servants, the prophet. Let's go to John 15, verse 22. No, let's go to Matthew chapter 11, verse 22. It say, no, it's 13. Let's see. No, it's verse 15. He that hear, he that hear ear to hear, he that hear ear to hear, let him hear. But when I shall like this generation, is like unto children set in the market, and call unto their fellow servant, their fellow, and say, we have piped unto you, you have not danced. We have mourned unto you, and you have not lament. Right? You have not lament. Let's read it again. Matthew chapter 11, verse 16. Let me read verse 15 again. He that hath ear to hear, let him hear. But when unto our like this generation, it should like unto children set in the market and calling unto their fellow, and say, we have pipe unto you, and you have not danced. We have mourned unto you, and you have not lament. Right, you have not lament. Mark chapter 1, verse 15, it say, and he say, the time is fulfilled, and the kingdom of power is at hand. Repent yet and believe the gospel. Let's go to John 15, verse 22. If I have not come and spoken unto them, they have not sinned, but now they have no cloak for their sins. Right, you have no cloak for their sins. Yeah. John 15, verse 22. If have not come and spoken unto them, they have not have sinned, but now they have no cloak for their sins. Right? No. John 3, verse 19. He said, repent you therefore and be converted into sin may be blotted out. When the time of refreshment should come from the presence of the Lord. Right? It said, repent therefore and be converted, that your sin may be blotted out. When the time of refreshment should come from the presence of the Lord. Right? Repent. Close out scripture, Luke 13, verse 5. It say, Luke 13, verse 5, I tell you nay, but except you repent, you should all likewise perish. Right? You should all likewise perish. Luke 13, verse 5. I tell you nay, but except you repent, you should all likewise perish. Right? You should all likewise perish. So that should be it. The open topic, seek the word of the Lord. So I'm going to close out right there. So we're going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Shema Bashai. Double honor to the apostle, brother, elder, great millstone. Shalom to the hope of the elect.